I thought I'd talk to you today about the final topic in the course without the interruptions and queries of those other people. So I thought what I want to do is quickly run through some of the main ideas. Now, in that topic, the whole idea is that the law treats the younger person differently to adult people in a number of areas, and we talk about that in terms of the civil responsibilities and whether a younger person can sue and be sued in civil matters. Probably most significantly, we also talk about the age of criminal responsibility, and that doesn't mean that younger people, when they commit offences, are necessarily going to get away scot-free. What it means is that it's not, court doesn't attach the same level of criminal responsibility to them as it does to an older person. And the age at which a person's treated in law as becoming an adult is called the age of majority. It sometimes gets confused with the idea of the age of consent, which is to do with the idea that that's when a person is deemed to be able to consent to sexual activity, and any activity undertaken by a person, sexual activity undertaken by a person below that age, can cause the other parties involved to be held to be criminally liable. So they're the sort of key ideas. There are a couple of useful websites and links which have been given there, and I think it's important, if you have a look at them, just to realise sort of what age people can do things, and I think it's especially important if you do happen to have children of your own, and especially as they're getting older, and asking about those things. Those websites tend to be a useful resource which you can refer people to. About your exam, it's important to... How on earth did you get here? Look, Rabbi Lawyer, I'm talking to people about the exams. It's very important. What are you doing? You think you're ready to graduate because you did so well in your assignment. Well, Rabbi Lawyer, you've still got your exam to do, and that's worth another 60 marks. You want to know how many more courses you have to do to graduate, Rabbi Lawyer? Go and talk to your course advisors about that. That's important. And if you want to know there's advice about your exam or where you have to go for your exam, that advice is up on the student portal, so you go and look there. But I'll talk now quickly about the exam. 60 marks. I've put out examination information statements. Part A is 30 multiple choice, and you answer those on an optical mark sense card. So you'll need a pencil and an eraser, and because those cards are marked by machine as a safety mechanism, you have. Well, I encourage everybody to mark the answers on their question sheet as well, should a card go missing. Now, generally, well, no, cards don't go missing, so that's not going to be a problem, but it is a safety procedure. You can mark that on as well. Arrive at the exam early, because at 9 o'clock, that's when you start writing, and you have 15 minutes perusal. You know what perusal is, Robo Lawyer? That's where you read through the exam paper and work out what you can do. Then you've got a choice, I think, of 3 out of 6 questions in Part B. You don't have to do all 6 of them. It's an open book examination, which means you can take in materials, including past exam papers if you've been working them. And I've put 2 are available, and I've just arranged for the 2007 paper to go up on the examination site as well. So yes, there's plenty of practice there. So yes, the question's going to be a bit similar to those in previous years, but sometimes I change the wording around so you answer the question for this year, not the previous years. Okay, so that's what happens here. About the assignment, yes, a lot of people did reasonably well because they did what they were supposed to do, Robo Lawyer. They answered the questions and talked about what they were going to talk about. And that's why I've always said it's very important to do your assignment in this course, get it in, and most people have. That's very encouraging and pleasing. Yes. No one else has sent you any emails as yet or anything like that. So what's going on now? You want to, what you're concerned about? This just gets better all the time, doesn't it? Look yes, look who's up there on the. Your other friends have turned up too. Robo Murine, Angel of Learning, and Pencil Dog, yes. Does Pencil Dog need to take a pencil into the exam? Well, I think Pencil Dog's pencil is really a biro, so a lead pencil or graphite pencil is better for the Mark Sense cards. Yes, so here that Pencil Dog, don't take it, just don't rely on your biro, it mightn't show up on the machine. Yes, and if there is a question in the multiple choice which you think there's no right answer to, write me a note in your exam paper. If there's a mistake, what happens if there's a mistake on the paper? Well, I won't be happy, but certainly no one's going to be disadvantaged. You don't have to worry about that. We've been teaching long enough to be able to cope with those sorts of things, I think. And yes, so that's about it for the course. All I can think of, yes. What you, so everybody, what's that, Angel Learning? You want to you wish everybody good luck in their exams. You're such a thoughtful one. Isn't Angel Learning thoughtful, Robo Lawyer? Now, yes. Pencil Dog, Robo Murine. Yes. The background's not very good, is it? Okay. Well, what if I hold something up? Can everyone see? There they are. There we all are. That's a lovely background there. Okay. Can we all see that now? You want to say goodbye, everybody? You say goodbye now. I haven't thought if I've neglected anything, forgotten to tell people things. No, yes, your total percentage is your assignment mark plus the mark you get for your exam. Yes. No, you don't have to pass the exam to pass the course. Okay, so this looks really good, doesn't it? What do you think you'd qualify at Cannes as a film? I don't think so. Somehow, I think they expect a somewhat different quality, Robo Lawyer. But we'll say goodbye, everyone. So we've had a good time, great time. We've had a great time with the people, and next week we're going through more past exams. Yes, they're actually getting the hang of these past exams. What was that tip? If there's an always or a never in the multiple choice in a law paper, that's probably the one which is wrong. Yes, because that's nothing's ever real or that definite in law. Okay, well, we'll say goodbye, everyone. Okay, goodbye. I don't know how I'm going to go switching this up. I'll hold this up now. Are you all waving? Oh, can they all see you waving? Okay. Where's the... if there's a stop button, we'll say goodbye for, 2009? We might be back, you never know.